Hey guys, how's it going? Dave here, and today we're gonna make some micheladas. Summer is kind of winding down, but it's still pretty hot where I'm at, and I was thinking, what could be better than an ice cold, beer-based drink? So today I'm actually gonna blast through 5 different recipes, and I think you're gonna be pretty surprised at how easy they are to make. So let's go ahead and get some things set up and make some micheladas. Okay, we're gonna move pretty quick here. But if you don't already know what a michelada is, first you've got to know what a chelada is. It's basically a cold beer with the addition of lime juice, and almost always it has a salt rim. Now a michelada, on the other hand, has the addition of spice and seasonings, and often some sort of salty or sweet tangy juice. And rather than just a plain old salt rim, they often have like a chili lime salt, and some even use sauces around the rim, like chamoy sauce, which is a sweet, salty, tangy sauce made from dried fruits and chili peppers. And there are micheladas with liquor in them, like some of the ones that I'm making today, that help to give it that extra kick and a little bit more complexity of flavor. So as you can imagine, the possibilities are endless, but let's get started with the 5 that I'm making today. So without further ado, let's start with drink number 1, the Mexico City Michelada. Okay, this first one is pretty stripped down and pretty straightforward. And I feel like this is a michelada that you might get if you just walked into any random bar in Mexico City. It's pretty interesting because we're gonna use a darker beer rather than the usual lighter lagers. Here's how you make the Mexico City Michelada. Grab a nice frosty beer glass, then with a lime wedge, give it a nice rim, and coat it with your chili salt. Then add 1/2 ounce of fresh lime juice, 10 dashes of Maggi sauce, add 1 large cube of ice, and then top it off with a dark Mexican lager. Garnish with a lime wedge, and there you have it. That's a Mexico City Michelada. You know, that's almost pretty close to just a chelada. You can really taste the salty and limey kind of aspects. The Maggi sauce is very salty. It's kind of in between a soy sauce and a Worcestershire sauce. I think this is like bare bones Michelada, and honestly, doesn't really need anything else. Anyway, let's get on to drink number 2. I call it the Everybody Michelada. Everybody seems to really like this drink. It incorporates tomato juice, and we add a little bit of Worcestershire to it. It kind of has that Bloody Mary vibe going. Anyway, here's how you make the Everybody Michelada. Grab a frosty beer glass, then dip the glass in the chamoy sauce until it's nice and coated, and then rim it with chili lime salt. Add 1/2 ounce of fresh lime juice, 2 ounces of tomato juice, 4 dashes of Worcestershire sauce, and 4 dashes of hot sauce. I like Cholula. Top it all off with some ice, give it a nice quick stir, then carefully top with a Mexican lager, and garnish with a lime. And there you have it, that's an Everybody Michelada. It's kind of like that Bloody Mary meets beer spot. The chamoy has like a salty, tangy, sweet flavor. I really like this one because I feel like it's so approachable. Let's go ahead and move on to the next drink, the Mango Michelada. Okay, the Mango Michelada is gonna be a lot different than the last 2 because it has mango juice in it, so it's gonna be a sweeter style drink. Some brands of beer sell already packaged Mango Michelada, although I think making your own is a heck of a lot better. And since we are making our own, this is how you do it. Grab another frosty beer mug, dip the rim in chamoy sauce, and this time we're gonna line it with tahini, which is a chili lime salt. Add 3 ounces of mango juice or nectar, 1/2 ounce of lime juice, and 1/2 ounce of Reposado Tequila, and give it a nice stir just to mix things up. Then top the mug off with ice, and fill it to the top with Mexican lager. Garnish with 1 jalapeno slice and fresh mango. And there you have it, that is a Mango Michelada. The mango juice is sweet, but it doesn't like make this a really sweet drink. The tahini, extra zingy, you get that pop right on your lips. I think the hotter the weather gets, the better this drink actually gets. And the next one is the Seafood Michelada. So this one is pretty similar to the Everybody Michelada, but it's not really for everybody because it's got clam juice in it. Clamato is tomato and clam juice. It doesn't sound great, but it actually tastes pretty darn good. And to be fair, Clamato is a very common ingredient in the world of micheladas. So to make the Seafood Michelada, start with another frosty glass, dip it in the chamoy sauce, and rim it with chili salt. Add 2 ounces of Clamato, 2 dashes of Maggi, 2 dashes of Worcestershire, and 2 dashes of Cholula. Then stir to mix it all up, and we're gonna top it all off with our beer, all the way to the top. Garnish with a prawn and a lime, and there you go. That is a seafood Michelada. I just made that name up. It's a Michelada with Clamato and a prawn. But I do highly recommend. Let's go ahead and move on to the last drink, the Mezcal Michelada. But this is actually an adjusted recipe from one that I found that was called a Mayan Michelada. And it uses a lot of the same ingredients that we're using today, but it has the incorporation of agave nectar to kind of play with the sweetness that the Mezcal brings. Anyway, here's how you make the Mezcal Michelada. Start with your cold glass, lime the rim, and coat it with chili salt. Add 1/2 ounce of lime juice, 1/4 ounce of agave nectar, 3 dashes of Cholula, 3 dashes of Maggi, 2 dashes of Worcestershire, and 1/2 ounce of Mezcal. Then give it a quick stir, drop in a cube, and fill it to the top with a light Mexican beer. Garnish with a lime, and there you have it. And that's a Mezcal Michelada. Woo. Yeah, that's a pretty good drink. So I feel like that could be kind of dangerous on a hot day because you could keep drinking them. They're gonna have that extra Mezcal punch, so be careful with that one. Okay, well that is it for my 5 Michelada recipes episode. And if you did like what you saw today, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, or better yet, hit the notification bell, because that really would help me out a lot. I think that my videos are improving slowly but surely, and my goal is to just keep getting better. So you watch my videos. Anyway, until next time, see ya.